What's up, YouTube land and my brothers and sisters in Christ? Welcome back to the Lorenzo's teaching class. My session is today's session is parents. It's parents because I'm a parent also. So I understand what it takes to be a great parent. Because remember, parents, we are the image that our kids look up to. So whatever we present ourselves as, that's what our kids gonna want to be. So we're presenting ourselves as a part of the world. That means our children gonna be want to be a part of the world. Remember, you are your child's role model. So whatever you doing, that child is gonna want to do. So stop allowing the streets to raise our children. When we allow the streets to raise our children, it turns them into a person that we didn't create. So we have to install in our children from the beginning, how life's supposed to be. Equip them with the necessary assets that they need. Teach them about teach them about themselves. Teach them about loving themselves. Teach them about how to gain confidence in themselves. Teach them about themselves. Help them elevate. We got to stop tearing our children down because our children only is an image of us. So, however we look at ourselves, that's how our children gonna turn out. So we gotta fix us as parents because it don't matter how much work you do in fixing your child. Can your child find comfort in talking to you? Can your child just come to you when they need help? Can your child depend on the attention from the parent? We gotta examine ourselves as parents. It ain't always the children. Sometimes it's inner hurt. Sometimes it's brokenness. Sometimes it's things from the past that still haunt us and holds us captive from being who we supposed to be, the greatest version of us. That's what you want to be, is a greater version of you. Stop imitating other people. We gotta stop allowing our children to raise up off rap. We gotta stop allowing our children to wear so much designer because the designer is the materialistic stuff that comes and goes. Knowledge and wisdom is more important than that designer clothes. Covering up love with money. We got to stop doing that as a parent because I understand. I grew up in a bow household. I grew up in a conf- um, confrontational household where all we knew was to yell and argue back and forth to get our point across. But you don't have to argue. You want your kid comfortable with you. You want your kid to understand that you're there to help them elevate. So we can't get mad at our children for turning out messed up when we show them a messed up life. We gotta be the ones that show them an image on to chase something. So if your kid wanna be whatever they want to be, a doctor, whatever it may be, for them to understand to change their life or for them to understand to want to better themselves, they got to first see their role model better themselves as their parents. Once the kids see the parents better themselves, that'll turn that kid different. That'll have that kid want to come back going right. Your child is an image of you. So whatever you doing, your child is going to follow. So listen, I'm here because I go through everything you go through as a parent. I have teenagers, I have little ones, so I understand the tragic, the trauma that we go through. And I was a kid, so I experienced a lot of downfalls. I experienced a lot of hurt. I experienced a lot of neglect, lack of attention. I experienced all that as a kid. I went through what y'all went through. I went through what you're going through. So I come from the hood. Like I grew up seeing drug dealers. I grew up seeing drive-bys. I grew up seeing all those activities that a lot of us seen growing up. But you know what kept my desire burning, kept me with a drive to not want to. My bad for that, y'all. But my drive was to not let my children go through what I went through growing up. I suffered, yes. I went through, I'm talking about pure D hell, but I appreciate it because without me going through that, I won't understand right now. I won't understand, and I won't be at a grasp of the things that I understand now. I went through that for a cause because it's a purpose. When you have a purpose in your life, so when you have a purpose, you don't stop until you succeed. You don't stop until you reach your goals. You don't stop until you get your dreams. Conquer your dreams. If you conquer your fear, you change your destiny. Stop worrying about how people gonna look at you. So what? You putting discipline in your child, that's the key to life. That'll eliminate the incarceration numbers, percentage. Because if we don't start with the parents, it won't work on the children. If the children see the parents better in themselves, they'll change. So I'm talking to all my parents. If you, we just gotta understand that we are in control, but we gotta lead by example. If you want your kid to do better, you do better. Until later on, you be blessed. But if you found this video useful and helpful, do me a favor, like this. Spread this throughout the algorithm on YouTube. Somebody else is struggling as a parent and need to hear this. Because I had to hear it, somebody else had to hear it, but it betters you as a parent. So do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all be blessed.